Hello and welcome to Shadow Peeps. Today I'm going to show you how to reduce the background noise in a raw audio file. I'll be using a software package called GoldWave. There's a lot of different editing software out there, but I like this one because it's a good balance between price and functionality. You can use other software, of course, but the overall functionality should still be the same. Okay, I've opened an audio clip that we're going to work with. To give you a little background, this clip was recorded by one of our founding members, Jennifer, while doing research at Victoria's Black Swan Inn in San Antonio. She was spending some quality time alone in the dairy farm on the back of the property. This particular location had a significant amount of paranormal activity reported. The first 2 seconds are Jennifer talking and saying, "If that's you, can you make a noise again, please?" Then after an almost 4-second pause, you hear a faint whistle. This is a good time to point out that when you're looking for EVPs in a recording, you have to use headphones. This particular anomaly is a great example. Without headphones, I couldn't hear the whistle sound at all. You have to use a decent headset or you'll miss some EVPs. So this is the whole clip, so you can hear it all the way through.
That's you. Could you make a noise again, please?
Right around here, you'll hear the whistle. It's very faint. It's right through this area right here. So it starts around 5 3/4 seconds, roughly right around here, and it goes up through about 7 1/4 seconds. So here's the section amplified so you can hear it. If you have your volume up loud, you might want to turn it down the first time I play this. The background sound is very loud and you can barely hear the whistle in the background. Alright, let me play it for you again. You can hear all that background noise and just faintly hear the whistle. Certainly better now, but you can just hear the whistle in the background. So our goal is to take and get rid of all this background noise that's so loud so that we can just focus on the whistle sound. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to Effects, go to Filters, and click on Noise Reduction. So this is a noise reduction filter we're going to be applying to this little clip here. Okay, this dialog, what this is showing us is you see the red and the gray. They match the right and left channels. This was a stereo recording, so it's going to have both left and right channels. And what this grid is here is the higher it is up here, the louder the sound. And left to right here, what we're seeing is 20 hertz all the way up to 20,000 hertz. That's basically the range of human hearing. So what you'll see as I move through this audio clip, and this is just showing the part here that we have selected, so it's just basically moving through this audio as I move this little bar across here. It's showing all of this background noise. See all of these little spikes and all of these levels. These are all the different noises that make up that background noise. And as you'll see, it's pretty darn consistent. Everything kind of goes up and down and stays in the same pattern. But you'll notice that there's an exception. Right here between 1K and 2K, you'll see that there's these spikes. There's one right there. There's another one right there, and one right there. That is our whistle sound. The whistle is just completely contained between 1K and 2K range. So we're going to use the Use Shape option here, and what that does is it gives us a little yellow line. Everything below this line gets taken out. Everything above the line you'll still hear. So you can set the two ends of this, but you'll see that that's still going to leave a lot of sounds in there that we don't want. So this software, and I'm sure other ones that you'll find, allow you to take and add points just by clicking on the line. And you can customize the shape of the line to meet the needs of whatever audio you're working with. So technically, I could just completely simplify it so that it's just, so that it is just allowing stuff between 1K and 2K, and everything else is just easily filtered out. In this particular example, there won't be much difference. You're going to hear pretty much the same thing as long as I'm filtering out the right stuff above and below. But when you're trying to get a sound that covers a lot more frequency ranges, then you can't really quite do it like this. But since I've done this particular one several times, I know that it's just within that frequency range. So now that I've set up the line filter, if you look through here, you'll see that there's a variety of spikes that still go up through there, but it's mainly going to be the whistle sound. If you were to listen really closely, if these are down too far, then you'll see, you would hear, watch this as I move around, see there's a lot of other little spikes going up here, and you would hear those as kind of strange background sounds. So what we're going to do is we got to go back to the beginning here, put these back up where they belong, just above the lines, check it to make sure we're just getting those spikes through it. Alright, I think we're good. So now, this little green arrow here will let us preview what the filter's going to do. So I'm going to play it for you now. And you can hear the whistle sound now, and it's just the whistle sound, and all that background sound has been filtered out. We play it again. Alright, so now if I click OK, then it's going to apply that filter to that section of the file, and you can save out your clip somewhere where you can bring it up again and be able to use it. Alright, as always, we're here to help shed some light on the paranormal and help you find some answers. Have a great day.